Okay, so I think it is day 10 today. Hold on, let me see here. I gotta check my YouTube studio. Yeah, so it's day 10, and then we are doing leg day today. I think it's leg day. Is it leg day? Megan will probably work on her glutes. I can't do glutes anymore, guys. Yeah, it's leg day. So, like, I'm already getting a really big booty from doing all the incline walking I've been doing in Stairmaster. Like, I can feel it in the back of my, like, wearing shorts and walking around and I'm walking, I feel like my butt going boo, boo, boo. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to be like double cheeked up on a random Tuesday and it's not going to be good because I'm a guy. I don't need big old glutes. So maybe one day you guys will get a oiled up glute spread. But till then, we got to keep working on getting rid of the rest of the fat and then put on as much muscle as we can as well. So leg day, we're gonna probably go in. I'm gonna probably go in there and do leg extensions is what I want to start with today, and then kind of just go from there and kind of see how I feel. Probably no squatting, no deadlifting. Well, I say that now, and then I'm like, I want to do some deadlifts. So maybe I'll do a little bit of deadlifting because it works the legs as well. But we'll see. And then I don't know, just kind of go from there. Leg curls. Megan's going to do kickbacks. So Megan's lost, how much pounds have you lost so far, Megan? 7 pounds. So that's pretty good. She's lost 7 pounds. She's doing better than me. For some reason, I'm back to 234. So, but like I said, I knew that was going to happen with all the medication changes, all the stuff that's going on right now. And there's some days where I'm missing my calorie goal because I think I'm not counting correctly or I didn't have my scale to weigh things out. But then I also made a mistake this morning when I was eating a little bit. I was eating more. This morning I had a lot more carbs because I have a sinusitis and it's springtime, so I get a lot of sinus issues and it drains into my stomach. And so I get very nauseous. And right now, like, my head hurts and I feel like kind of nauseous. So I ate French fries this morning, like potatoes, to like soak up the stuff in my belly. And I didn't know this until Megan went to go weigh her. She went to go weigh a legendary, like, cinnamon roll thing, a protein thing. She goes, "Oh my gosh, it's only 30 grams. Like, what the heck?" And I was like, "No, that don't seem right. It says 60 something grams on the packaging." Well, there was something under the scale, and it was like a crumb that set it off. So now I'm like, dude, I think I had more French fries than I think I did because that scale was in that same spot and I didn't move it before Megan used it. So that goes to show you, like, when you're weighing out food, you gotta make sure there's no crumbs, no nothing under the scale that can just like mess with it at all, right? It can mess with the weight. Same with like when you're stepping on a scale to see your body weight, right? So, like, move it around the counter and like make sure it's on an even surface. There's no crumbs. There's, like, make sure there's nothing under your scale that can set it kind of off and weird to where you're thinking you're getting 30 grams, but really you're getting closer to like 65 grams. That 30 grams can really throw you off if it's like French fries, like something that's a little bit higher calorie. It can really freaking throw everything off. So I think there's been a couple times where I've gone away and stuff because I would notice, I'd be like, wait, that looks a lot more than what the scale's telling me. But then I kind of just went with it, and I should have trusted my gut and I should have trusted my eye because I'm pretty good at looking at something and being like, that's about like 400 calories, like, 40 grams, or I mean 40 grams of carbs. I'm kind of good at guessing when I'm looking at stuff because Megan will play this game with me. She'll make her food and then she'll be like, guess how much calories this is, and I'll be like, oh, it looks like you got about 100 grams of chicken on there, so it's like 100 and some calories. You got, this and this and that, and I come pretty close. I'm within like, what, 20 calories, 30 calories most of the time. So I have an eye for it, and you'll eventually get it. And I should have trusted that gut this morning. So I think I had a little bit more than what I thought. So I'm gonna go back in my calorie counter and just kind of overestimate on that French fries, and then go and then just make sure the rest of the day just pure protein, nothing else, no other carb sources. I did have a little bit of candy before the lift, and I took my so my pre-workout's about to start kicking in here in about 15 minutes. So time I get in there, get ready to go, the pre-workout will start kicking in. So we need to get in there and get started. But just go in there, go hard, stay hard. It's you just sometimes too, man, like don't get so caught up in all the BS where it's like, oh, you need a progressive overload, you need to do more time under tension, you need to do but dude, sometimes you just got to go in there and go freaking heavy and go hard. You have to have heart. You got to push yourself. Some days you got to do those 1 rep maxes. Don't do them all the time, but there's sometimes where you got to go in there and push it, or you're never going to grow. You're never going to get stronger. You got to freaking push it, man. And I'm so sick of hearing these, like, you know what? I'm just going to call them little freaking bitches. That's what I'm going to call them. Because they'll be like, oh, yeah, today, or not today, but just like, I come in here all the time and I just do the 20s, and I'll do like 50 reps on the 20s. And I'm just like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, you gotta freaking push it, man. If you really want to grow, you gotta push it. Sorry for my cussing. But you gotta freaking push it. And so, like, I just don't understand that mindset of like, oh, well, I don't want to get too bulky. And it's like, dude, you're not going to look like freaking Ronnie Coleman over freaking night. And for you to ever look like Ronnie Coleman, you're probably never going to look like Ronnie Coleman. You're never going to look like a Mr. Olympia. Trust me, unless you're blasting a lot of gear and you are eating correctly, your training's on point, your nutrition's on point. Everything has to be on point to get that big, man. Everything. I'm telling you guys, like, gear is not just a magic thing either. You can't just go and blast, train, and test, and then you're going to look like Mr. Olympia in a freaking year. It's not how it works, and you have to put a lot of work in, and it takes years and years. So and then too, that's like saying, like, be patient with your body, be patient with, like, your goals and everything like that too. It's just like, if you want to get big, like, go put in the work, do your research on everything. Maybe hire a bodybuilding coach who's knowledgeable on a lot of stuff, who knows how to run good, safe cycles, who knows how to proper train, proper nutrition, like, all that stuff freaking matters, man. So, like, look into hiring a body coach if you want to become the next Mr. Olympia. I freaking love Sam because he's doing it without a coach, I think, and that's freaking awesome. He became a pro with no coach, but I almost look at Sam as like my coach, right? Obviously, we don't know his cycle because he doesn't really talk about it, and I like how he doesn't, because he has a lot of young viewers and guys, like, to run cycles and to get on steroids and all that stuff is a pretty big freaking deal. And don't hop on unless you do a lot of research, your body's healthy, you're like, okay, I've been training a while naturally, I'm good, you know what I mean? Like, I got a good physique, I got good genetics, like, and I want to take this to the next level, then yeah, like, I would say, hell yeah, go for it. But to just, like, put a random 18-year-old who hasn't been training hardly, who's, hasn't even reached his full potential as a natural bodybuilder yet, just pop him on right away? No, man, I would never suggest that. Never suggest that. The only reason why I'm on testosterone is I started testosterone therapy like 5 years ago, before I even started my gym journey, before I even started my weight loss journey. And I wish I would have waited, because I went to a doctor. They're like, dude, your hormones are freaking jacked. Like, let's get your estrogen way down, and let's up your test to about 1,000 for free tests, because they were like, dude, your testosterone's only like 100. This isn't good. Let's get you better mentally and everything like that. And that's when I'd probably recommend it, definitely, though. I was a little bit older. I was like 30. I was like, 30 years old. It was, my hormones were jacked, but I still wish I would have waited. I wish I would have went to the gym, boosted it naturally, got the estrogen down by doing diet, and everything, because now I have to take shots for the rest of my life, which kind of sucks. But enough talking. Already been talking for 10 minutes. Let's get in there and go hard. Go hard and get hard. Megan made me some shirts, and she's going to make me some logos too, right? More logos. So, yeah, just a little update on... So I did... today I weighed myself at 234. Hopefully by Sunday, today's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hopefully we're back down to 230-ish by Sunday. And then Megan's down 7 pounds. She's down to 225. So that's really freaking awesome. She's probably going to be mad at me. I said her weight. But yeah, let's go get started. All right, so I'm going to try to max out this machine. I'm warmed up, and I just strapped myself in. Oh, I'm trying to think of a song. So I strapped myself in with like a stretchy band. We'll see if that works, because I'm trying to keep my butt to this machine and not let it like pull me up. So let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. I think it'll work. Okay, got 8. It works too. I'm at 260 pounds for leg extensions, strapped back in. I feel like I'm about to go for a ride on Disney World or Disneyland. Feels pretty good. So we're gonna hit it again. Got 10 reps that time. Whew. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Yeah, I got this side. We'll just keep that side tied, and then that side I can just wrap around real quick. All right, I think I have one more set at this heavy in me for leg extensions, and then I'll move on. I'm still kind of debating if I want to do deadlifts or not. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good to do deadlifts, but I also don't want to overtrain my legs and then I can't hit them in 4 days. Just because I'm going to be having a lot, less calories in my system, less ways to recover. This actually works pretty good. Just get a stretchy band, strap yourself in, and freaking go, man. Feels pretty good. Whew. That time we got 12, we keep getting more each time we go. Oh, I'm dead. I'm freaking dead. Okay, no more leg extensions. I'm good on leg extensions. Now on to leg curls. My freaking legs now, well, my quads are freaking cooked. So I don't think I'm going to be doing deadlifts. I think I'm just going to be doing leg extensions, and then I'm going to call it. But I am going to do, in between me doing the leg extensions, I am going to do sissy squats. So she should see how that goes. But sorry, I'm still trying to find a song as well. We're just gonna do 160. Well, no, 170. We'll max it. See how it feels. It feels like lightweight. Oh gosh. All right, just keep doing this for like 4 sets, and then I'll do sissy squats in between. Won't record the sissy squats, and then we'll be done. All right, let's hit this again. Try to go to six reps. We got 8 that time. Oh man. I think I can only do 1 more set, guys, and then I'm done. You might be like, what? That's only 6 total hard sets. Some days it's just like that. 1 more set, and then I'm done. Leg day is always a really kind of longer workout. This takes me about an hour to an hour 30 minutes to hit legs, depending on what I'm doing. So right now, this is about going to be about an hour. But if I was going to add squats or like deadlifts into it, it'd be about an hour and a half. But I'm feeling pretty good with doing the sissy squats in between of these sets that I've been doing. So just 1 more big set of this, and then we'll be done. My legs are done. Now you might be going, dude, you only did really 6 hard sets. Yeah, you're correct. But you gotta remember, I hit legs again in 4 days. So that's 12 hard sets a week. On top of warm-up sets and sissy squats. Okay, I'm done. Only got 6 that time. No cardio today. Well, cardio will be later. So I'm gonna let my legs rest. Go get a bunch of protein in me, let my legs rest, and then go to work, and then I'll do cardio later. But let's go check this pump. I also have to run to urgent care after this. After I get protein in though, because it might take a couple hours. But I have to get antibiotics for my sinus issues right now. And then that medication's still causing me, the one I came off of, it's still causing me bladder issues. So I gotta get that checked out too. But let's check out this pump first. Oh my gosh, they look bigger. Mm-hmm. Look how big they look.
Yeah, they look massive.
They look way bigger. Mm-hmm. What's going on here? Why do they look so much bigger? What do you guys think? Look bigger? Can you see it on the camera? Hope you guys can see. I don't want to point straight down and look like a pervert, but I don't know. They look bigger. Calves look good. Everything's looking good. Dang, man. We're freaking getting there, guys. We are getting there. Dang. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll just catch up with you guys later. Or maybe, I don't know, if I go somewhere quick for lunch, maybe I'll record that and show you guys like where I get stuff that's fast food but still falls in line with an aggressive cut. There's a lot of places you can go to and get high protein, low calorie meals. Maybe I'll record that. Maybe I'll start recording some of that content too, of like where I go for fast food during an aggressive cut and like what I get, and just kind of show you guys some of my other tricks during an aggressive cut. But dude, my legs look good right now. But good freaking lift, awesome lift. I gotta say, this is probably one of the better leg days I've had in a while. And I think that's just because I was able to max out the weight on the leg extensions and get a really good like stimulant in these legs. So they feel pretty good right now. But no calves. I've been training calves once every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how my right calf feels. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys either in a little bit or later tonight. Well, guys, it's to the end of the day. And I don't know if you guys even make it to the end of these videos, because no one's like said, oh my gosh, dude, you look so messed up on the end of the video, but whatever. So you're probably wondering where I'm at. I'm in a built out van right now. So this is my really hot sister's built out van, and she lives in a van. I live in a 4Runner, and we kind of travel together. Well, she wanted to take the 4Runner up with some friends to go do some camping farther up in the mountains. And I don't feel comfortable with her taking this van just because it's had a lot of issues. So I was like, hey, just take the 4Runner. You guys can use the tent. You guys can go a little bit more into the back country with the 4Runner, off-road, get into some good remote areas. So that's what they did. And the 4Runner has Starlink in it and all hooked up. They have battery systems. They got weapons. They got tons of cool stuff. So they are safe. And then she can always get a hold of me if she needs anything or any type of like emergency services, just because she has Starlink going. So it's really cool. And it's a really cool setup. And I'm excited to take you guys this summer, man, up there. Maybe I should have already done it a couple nights. But just with a lot of stuff that was going on, I haven't been able to. But I should really take you guys up on some camping trips up there and fishing trips. It's going to be pretty awesome. But right now I'm trying to land some jobs that can really change my life here coming up. So hopefully I can land them. I think I would be a good fit for these jobs. I think I'll do really amazing at it. And it'll be a new challenge for me. But I think I'm going to love it. And I think I'm going to learn so much and just keep growing as a person, keep growing as a bodybuilder. I guess I consider myself a bodybuilder now. It's kind of weird. I probably will do shows depending on how things keep going. And then, I don't know, man. It's just like, it'll help me become a better coach if I want to coach people for weight loss, help people. And I'm just really excited for it. Very excited. Very, very excited for it. So hopefully they give me the job and give me the opportunity. It's already been amazing. They even considering me for it. They kind of pushed me to like, hey, like apply. Like, where's your resume? So I go in and I talk with them tomorrow a little bit, and then we'll have a formal interview. So I think that will be pretty cool. But yeah, not much else to like really talk about. The calories are around 1900 for 230 grams of protein. I don't know where my phone is right now, or I'd pull up my macro tracker. I've been just playing on my iPad a lot still. I've been doing the color by numbers, just watching shows and chilling, studying. Pretty much it. I didn't go work today because since my hot sister wanted to take the 4Runner, they got to leave kind of earlier before it gets too dark. So I was like, oh, I'll just take the day off. Tomorrow we're celebrating my nephew's birthday, the one that passed away not too long ago. So that'll be kind of a fun thing to do. So I won't work tomorrow either. So I'll have to hit I'll hit the deliveries hard on like Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, man, tomorrow's chest day, so that's really cool. I'm excited for chest. I'm just excited all the time to go to the gym. Having some too. I'm having some issues with my bladder still, and some other things. And I had to go to like I told you guys, I went to the urgent care. They got me on antibiotics. They got me on steroids. They got me on a lot of stuff to help. But they're just like, yeah, your bladder issues we think is still from that medicine, and so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope I don't have to cut the aggressive cut again. But honestly, have we even really been on aggressive cut? I mean, we have. It's just some days I've gone a little bit higher, but we technically have. But where it's getting me is a lot of times I don't get at least 10,000 steps in. Like, you know what I mean? Been getting the cardio in. Today I even went and did cardio. So I did 45 minutes of incline walking, and I feel like it's building me a butt, which is kind of a weird feeling. But all the incline walking. So we did 45 minutes of incline walking. So yeah, we should be good. But I'm gonna chill here, watch maybe some more shows, maybe paint on my iPad some more, and then get some sleep. So I will see you guys on tomorrow's video, which will be chest day. It's always a good day when it's chest. And then that's Friday. So tomorrow's Friday. Yeah. So we'll just see you guys tomorrow's video. So be kind of like a afternoonish lift because Megan won't be back in town until like noonish. So we'll yeah. So we'll make sure to get a meal or two in before we go do this lift. We'll see you guys later.